everybody, welcome to the reading vlog for the first week of November. Today is the 2nd, of course. I already finished a book for Believe-a-thon. I finished Keeper of Lost City Everblaze. Gave it 4 stars. It was really good. It was just a little too long. Just put it right there, sweetie. Robin treated us to Mickey D's. Isn't she the sweetest? My girl. She loves us so much. She treats us. But anyways, trying to remember what prompt this one was for. Let me look in my thing here. But yeah, I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it, but it's just a little too long for my blood. But it's to read an adventure book. It definitely took you on an adventure. But yeah, I liked it. Pretty good. Then I am now reading Daughter of the Deep by Riordan. I'm not very far. Oh, this way it goes. I'm not very far, so I can't really tell you. So far, I'm liking what I'm reading. But yeah, it already feels like it's going to be like between a 4 and a 5 star. It's fun so far. Well, not fun. I should say fun. It's interesting. So this one is going to be for read a book featuring water. I'm hoping that there's water in this. I mean, it's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I mean, they already like had a scene with her and her brother at the beginning. Not spoiler, because, you know, it has something to do with water. But yeah. And real quick, I want to show you, I got a couple of things today. I'll show you first, because I don't know what this one is. I know it's from Ash. It should be from my girl Ashley, but I don't know what she got me. But it should be from her. If I can get it open. Ooh, yes. This one's supposed to be good. This one's supposed to be a good book. Oh, they gave you the wrong drink?
Yeah.
There's no note in here.
Oh, well.
But I'm assuming it's from Ashley. She said it was supposed to come today. But this is The Perfect Place to Die by Bryce Moore. It says, men and women, young girls and innocent children blotted out by a monster's hand. And you, my reader, if you are of a tender and delicate nature, will do well to read no further. I'm not really sure what it's about. I know I put this on my wish list, but I don't remember what it was about. I just know it was on my wish list. And it looks creepy. Maybe I'll read it this month. Really curious about it. And then I got one other book, and then I'm going to go get my food for I can eat. But let me show you the other thing I got. And it's happy birthday to it, because it just came out today. I got Gilded by Marissa Meyer. Look at this. I love the cage. This is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling. That's all I know. I would read it this month, but this is the club picks that Drew and his friend Charlie run. So, yeah. Oops. Okay, I'm going to ruin the book before I even read it. There's like a little symbol here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks like it's the cage. And all I know, like I said, is it's a Rumpelstiltskin retelling. And it's supposed to be dark. So I'm super excited to read it. But we'll find out more as we read it next month. Like, chapter 1 is, I mean, it's like in sections. The first one says, New Year's Day, the snow moon. No map, it doesn't look like. The only bad thing, I love maps. You guys know I love maps in my book. But that's okay if there's no map. Not every book is going to have a map. But yeah, so that and that is my book mail. And yeah, I'm going to let you guys go for I can go get my food and eat. And I will talk to you guys all later. I'll update you guys when I've read more. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Sorry I didn't update you yesterday at all. I didn't really read much. I'll tell you what I read in a second, but Doesn't look like good. I have some mango, strawberries, and then that dip that you can get, the strawberry cream cheese, I think it is called dip. Ah, yummy, yummy, yummy. So I'm going to be eating this in a minute, but I wanted to show you. Let me see if I have the books by me. I have one of the books, and I started another book. My buddy reading it with my friend Drew, because we buddy read the first book together. I hope I'm not getting it nasty here. Yeah, I don't know what I did with the other book that I'm currently reading, which is Daughter of the Deep. Yeah, I don't have any idea what I did with it, but I got to page like 86 in that one, and it's really, 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 really good. But I also started the last one in the Sky Hunter duology by Mary Lou, which is Still Striker. I didn't get very far. I was supposed to get to 100 last night, and I got to 56. Like today, I'm supposed to be to 200, but I doubt if I'll even get anywhere close to 200. I'm just not really in a reading mood today. I've been watching videos, and yeah. But this is good already. Like, oh my gosh, already so many intense scenes. So yeah. And I love that we get Red's perspective in here. Love it. And I wanted to show you a couple of books that I got. I got my book of the month, and I got another book. This one I got because of TikTok. Well, first because of TikTok, but what really made me decide to get it is that Kevin, the Irish Reader, read it just recently and did a vlog about it, and it really made me want to read the book. But this is a very popular book, especially on TikTok. Excuse me, and it's The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas, something like that. It says, pretending to be in love never tasted better. And I heard so many things about Aaron Blackford, sorry. I heard so many awesome things about this guy, and I heard, like, I forgot what chapter it is, but 9 or 12 or somewhere around that area. Kevin was talking about, like, you got to get to that one. And all I know about this is, I don't think they get along. I think it's, like, enemies to lovers type of thing. And I think he pretends like he is going to be her date. That they're dating, and he's her date to a wedding, I believe. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Yeah. A wedding, a trip to Spain, the most infuriating man, and 3 days of pretending, in other words, a plan that will never work. This is a big romance book. Like, oh my gosh. Like, what the freak is all going to happen in here? And is there going to be a lot of sex? Because I've been really in the mood for books that have sex in it lately. Who's me? Because I used to not be like that, but now I am. Yeah. And then I got my book of the month. I only got one book. The bookmark is Life is Hard covers. And I don't even know too much about this book, but I heard it was really good. It's called The Keeper of Night by Kylie Lee Baker. Throw that over there. Of course, it didn't go where I wanted it to go. Look at that. I don't know too much about it. On the back it says, I am too dangerous to live any longer. It is written in the book of Ankou, something like that, A-N-K-O-U. Decreed by the High Reaper himself. Death will come to find me, but I will no longer be there. That's what the back says. Half British Reaper, half Japanese Shingami, how do you say it? Rin Scarborough, something like that, has been collecting souls in the London streets for centuries, expected to obey the harsh heresy of the reapers who despise her due to her mysterious mother and even more mysterious Shagama, I don't know how you say it, power. Rin conceals her emotions and avoids her tormentors as best as she can. It says when her failure to control her developing Shigama, something like that, abilities drive Rin out of town. She flees to Japan in search of the acceptance she'd never gotten from her fellow reapers. Accompanied by her younger brother, the only being on Earth to care for her, Rin enters Yomi, Y-O-M-I, the Japanese underworld to serve the goddess of death, only to learn that here, too, she must prove herself worthy. Determined to earn respect, Rin accepts an impossible task. Find and eliminate 3 dangerous yuka, something like that, demons. With help from only her brother and a new ally who might be less than trustworthy, Rin will learn how far she'll go to claim her place at death's side. There's like a little... It has some red on it. Let me see. This is by Inkyard Press. Chapter 1 is late 1805 or 1800s. Yeah, late 1800s in London, England. The legend they tell about me goes something like this. First, you see a streak of silver across the sky, like a comet burning through the fog. And what is the first one in here? I'll be your date to the wedding. So yeah, that's my book haul. Oh, I was going to tell you, because I didn't tell you guys yesterday what this was really about, that my friend Ashley got me. This girl, her sister goes missing, and she like tries to replace her, like trace her steps, and then she like gets a, what is it, like a, she gets a job at a hotel, and there she finds out that that other people have gone missing and stuff, and she finds out that, and then it says she finds herself against one of the most infamous mass murders in American history and his custom-built death trap. It says fans of true crime murder mysteries won't want to miss this one. So I'm going to try my hardest to fit this in. If not this month, then next month. I don't know if it would work for the readathon I'm going to participate in, which I always forget the name of it, but Completely Melanie, that's her channel's name, I believe. She is the host, and then Kaylee, I forget how you say it, Kalani? Yeah, Kalani from Kalani Reads? I forget what her station name is, and another person are all do it, do this, what you call it? It's like Bookmas or something. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, they do it for each season, and this one is Christmas, and it's going to be themed. So it sounds interesting. I know for sure this one is going to be one of them. So you'll be definitely seeing how I feel about this in December. I'm super excited, and hopefully I can fit The Perfect Place to Die in there, and also Keeper of the Night. I'm so excited about these. I know Gilded I can fit in there, because one of the things is fairy tale retelling. And that Gilded by Melissa Meyer, of course, is Rumpelstiltskin. So I could use that. So I have a few choices, and I'm super, 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 super excited. So, yeah. I'm probably going to be putting that up later in the week. Not this week, probably next week. Yeah. Because I got to look and see what prompts they are. I don't know if I'm going to do all 12 prompts, because I have plans to do a lot of rereading in December, and I definitely want to read a couple of Christmas books, Christmassy type books. I found a couple that I want to read that are on my Kindle. So we'll see if I can fit some of those into the prompts. I don't know, but we shall see. But hopefully these 3 will be in that readathon. If not, I'm definitely gonna be reading them. If not this month, then next month. So yes, because I'm very excited about all 3. I might see if I can fit Defy the Night if I don't get to that this month. And then I have another one coming next week that would work, because I think one is like games or something like that. I think it's games. Or competition or something like that. So I know the one I'm getting next week, which I can't remember the name of it. But it's by Amanda Foodie. That one I know I'm getting next week, and that might fit for, that will fit for the game one. Or competition, whatever it is. No, it looks like there's something on my face, but I don't know what it is. But anyways, hopefully I'll get some reading in. Like I said, I am just in a slump so bad right now. But hopefully that will change. I think it's because I read 27 books last month. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so... Okay. Bye.
I dare you to fix me.
Happy Friday, everybody. Sorry I haven't been updating, but I haven't really read anything. But I did finally read. I am finally reading something. I'm reading Her Soul for Revenge. The first one, I believe, was called Her Soul to Take. It's by, I always forget the author's name. It's by Harley Lorix. Forget how you say it. I'm so bad at saying names or pronouncing names. I don't know if you guys could see the one up there very well, but the one up there is the one I'm reading, and this was the one the prior one. And I didn't really care for that one, Her Soul to Keep, or Her Soul to Take, whatever it's called. Yeah, Her Soul to Take. I didn't care for that one. I skimmed it because I didn't like the main character. What was her name? I can't remember what her name was. Maybe Evelyn? No, Ray. Riordan. But they call her Ray, I think. Yeah, I didn't like her. A lot of people that read this book, the first book, loved her. But to me, she did stupid things all the time and she drove me insane. Now, Leon, I loved him to pieces. That's why I just skimmed like the last half and I just read mostly the parts that he was in. You know what I mean? Like the parts where he was it was in his perspective, because it's in both of their perspectives, the hero and the heroine. So yeah, I loved his parts, but yeah, hers, I would just like skip. And if he was in a scene with her, because sometimes he'd be in a scene with one of the other demons, like the one that's in this book, which is Zane. He was in a lot of scenes with Zane. Well, not a lot of scenes, but you know what I mean. Some scenes with Zane. And I loved those parts, but I couldn't even enjoy the sex scenes with them too because I did not like her. So yeah, but this one with, I'm so bad at remembering names, Jupiter and, like I said, Zane, oh my gosh. I love them as side characters, and there's another 2 people that I loved as side characters in the first book, so that's why, even though I gave that like a 2.5, 3 star, I continued on. Because I knew I was going to love this one. So, it's not a spoiler because you find out right away. In the first one, she was the one that was supposed to get killed. Jupiter. And she escaped where they threw her down into something and she escaped. And you find out in this book how she escaped and what led to her, giving her, teaming up with Zane, who she has to give her soul to in order, So yeah, and yeah. So you find out bits of their story, a little bit of their story in the first book, but this book is like how they, first met, and then certain things that happened in the first book, like how they took part of it. You're going to find out all that kind of stuff. So I love that. And then the last book I'm super, super excited for. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know when it will be out, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be reading that one as well. I want the physical copy of this, unless it goes down to a 3. Right now it feels like it's going to be like a 4.5. I don't know if it'll go like to a 5. If it stays at a 4.5, I don't know if I'll like, if it'll be a closer to a 5 that I can give it a 5 on Goodreads, or if I'll lower it to a 4 on Goodreads. But as long as it gets a 4 and not a 3, I want to get a physical copy whenever the physical copy comes in. Right now, all they have is the ebook and the audio, I believe. I know for sure of the ebook, of course, because that's what I got. But yeah. But these two, their sex scenes are, ugh. And I can understand why he likes her. You know, why he would like to have sex with her and stuff. And, you know, and I believe their hookup. I didn't believe the other hookup because I just didn't understand what Leon saw in Ray in the first book. To me, she was a dumbass. Sorry, but she did things that just drove me insane. Like, really, really insane. And Jupiter's nothing like that. Nothing like that so far. I mean, sure, she does a little something, but not like anything major. Like, she's not like afraid to be an asshole back to Zane. Yeah. And I just believe them. Like, I believe that they want to, like, have sex and stuff, you know? I believe that they have like, that attraction to each other. I just don't know why Leon would ever be attracted to Ray. That's me, because everybody else seems to love her. But me, the things that she did in the first book just drove me insane. And I just did not understand Leon's wanting her at all. So, this one's, like I said, is totally different. There is, like, a lot of, like, triggers in here, of course. Yeah. I'll say one of the triggers or one of the dark themes is gunplay. So there's some gunplay in this. And a whole bunch of other kinds of things. So, yeah, just be aware of that. But, yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm at, let me see where I'm at. I'm on chapter 25, which is 49% in, and I have 2 hours and 4 minutes left. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to try and read Steel Striker, because Drew is almost done with it, and I haven't even really read anything. I think he was already, like, in the hundreds, and I'm only at 50-something. But yesterday when I talked to him, I think he was, like, 150, 160. I'm not really sure. So, yeah. So I'm going to try to read that today. Hopefully I can get into it after this. But I've just been in the mood for, like, dark romance and just romance in general. So, yeah. But I'm definitely excited to finish this up and give you guys my final thoughts. So stay tuned for that. I do have a book coming in the mail, so I will show you that whenever it gets here. And then I'll probably end this one and start a weekend reading vlog. So, yeah. And I have some videos I need to edit and put up because I've done a few videos this week. And I'm just too lazy to get it ready to upload it. So, a lot of them are going to be probably not up until next week. So, just be prepared for that. And they might be out of order because I don't know how I'm going to put them up. I got a clothing haul yesterday that is going to be one of them. What else do I have? There's another one, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But I know there's, like, anywhere from 2 to 3. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. But, yeah, this book is super, super steamy. So, yeah. But I'll be back. Talk to you guys all later. Hi, everybody. I wanted to update you. And then in this vlog, and start a new vlog. I finished 2 books since I last talked to you. I finished, what's it called? I forgot the name now. Oh, Her Soul for Revenge. 5 stars. It was so good. I just love these two together. Like, yeah. Zane and, sorry, my hand is itching. Zane and, no, I forgot her name. Jupiter. Oh my gosh. Like, yes. They were messed up, both of them, but it was fun. It was fun to read about them. Yeah. I like this a lot better than the first one. I looked at my rating for the first one. I gave it like a 2.5, but I lowered it to 2 on Goodreads. So yeah, and this one I gave it 5 stars. So you could tell I really liked the second one a lot better. I knew I would because, like I said, I just liked the characters from the very first book. I mean, from the very first book, because of the first book. Even though I didn't like, I liked Zane. I mean, not Zane. Well, I do like Zane, but I meant I liked Leon from the first book. I just didn't like the girl. But this one, yes, so good. So yeah, I finished that one. And then I didn't read the first one in this series, but I did read number 2 in, let me go to the title for I'm not, okay, let's see, cover. I read number 2 in the Wage of Sin series. It's called Play Dirty by Only James and Neve Wilder. So I finished that one. I didn't read the first one because it just, I don't know, maybe eventually I'll read the first one. But I really love Play Dirty. They were both assassins, fall in love, but they kept like trying to, you know, they kept like sleeping together, but then one would like kill the other, like the one that was on their list before the other one could do it, and then so on. And yeah, so it was that kind of thing. I already forgot their names. I'm not good at remembering names. You guys should know that by now. I'll tell you what their names are. Oops, hit the wrong button. Their names are Madigan. I don't know how you say it. It's Madigan. I just call him Maddie. And Azrael. It's Azrael or something like that. Yeah. And yeah, they just like, then they decide to team up together, and then stuff happens, and yeah, a lot of shit goes down. And we meet the one guy that's in the last book that I'm reading, third book that I'm reading. He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist. They met him in that one. I'm not going to tell you how they met him or what his thing was, but yeah, he's a psychiatrist, and he the book is about him and Soren, and the third book, I mean, I'll tell you what that one's called. But this one I gave 5 stars. Number 2, Play Dirty. Then, yeah, what was I going to say? Now I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, this is, and then like I said, I'm reading the third book with him, and his name is Tobias Edge something. I can't remember. But he's a psychiatrist, like I said. He and a lot of the people that he are like, and he can't say anything because, you know, a doctor's basically like a priest, you know. You can't, like, especially a psychiatrist. So these people like kill and stuff like that. You know, and he can't say nothing about them killing and stuff. And he decides that instead of trying to, this is what he says. 15 years of his life wasted trying to determine what caused people to kill, so he might one day be able to cut it out of them, to cut it out of himself. He sat listening to transgressions of hundreds of hideous men and even a few women, and never once had it occurred to him that after all these years he hasn't been creating the perfect client list, he'd been creating the perfect kill list. Yeah. It's the only part I'm read. And he's got this little Yorkie. Her name is Manthus, like the praying mantis. This little Yorkie dog is crazy. I'm not going to tell you why this dog is crazy, but if you read the book, the second one, you'll meet this Yorkie. And yeah. So, very intriguing little Yorkie dog. And like I said, it's Manthus, like praying mantis. So yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm not that far in. I'm only 5% in. But it's really good already. So I'm definitely going to have to buy these books as well for I can annotate them because there's some good parts in here. I think the second one was more like a 4.5 star, but I gave it a 5 star because I just liked it. And I thought it was really close to a 5. There was a couple little things I didn't like. Like one of the guys did something that I did not like. Yeah. So that's the only thing that brought it down. I mean, I understand why he did it, but yet at the same time, it pissed me off. So yeah. But I'm really excited for this one. And then I might go back and read the first one. Or I might just wait and just buy it when I buy the other two. Because I definitely, like I said, well, I know for sure I want to buy the second one. So, as long as I like this one, I'll probably buy the second. Just buy all 3, and then I'll read the first one for the first time. I know some of the stuff that happens in the first book because it does tell you some of the stuff that happened in the first book. So be aware about that. But if you're like me and you don't care if you're a little spoiled because you know it's going to be a happy ever after anyways, then, you know, you can read it out of order. But it's also kind of fun sometimes to read it in order. Like, I'm glad I read 2 before I decided to read 3, even though 3 is the one that really excited me. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll tell you guys more about that later in the next reading vlog. And earlier I said I had like 3 reading vlogs. With this one, it'll be 3. Not reading vlog, but 3 vlogs coming. Or 3 videos coming. But with this one, it's 3. And I was thinking maybe I had 3 already, and then with the other one, with this one, it would be 4. But no, it's 3. But now I get to read more about Soren. And I think he's a killer too. I think he's, I think they're going to go after the same person to kill. I'm thinking, I'm not positive though. They both have ghosts that come back, I think. Yeah. And there's some stuff that happened in Soren's life. So yeah. Even though I didn't read the first one, and I think it might have happened in the first book, some of the stuff that is going on with Soren. So yeah, it's probably going to spoil that for me too, but I'm not the type of person that cares if I get a little spoiled, as long as I know, you know, that something's going to be good, you know, that like he's going to get a happy ever after with this guy, with Thomas, you know he will. So but yeah, before I end this one, I did get my book. I got A Marvelous Light by Freya, something like that. Marskick. This one they said is red, white, and royal blue meets Jonathan Strange and Mr. something maybe, or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it says, but yeah. Let me, somebody else says, if you ever wished Downtown Abbey was sharp-edged and full of magic, this is the book for you. And that was blurred by Kate Howard. Says, this romantic fantasy is full of fascinating world building, layers upon layers of delicious magic, and characters I adore. Stephanie Burgess. Let me see some of the other one. A magical world of exquisite refinement where peril skims beneath manners and interiors bespeak both faultless taste and deadly secrets. A dazzling debut. Shelley Parker Chan. Everything you could ever want from a book. Beautiful, descriptive, expertly woven, world-building, queer kissing, sexual tension in a library. Ooh, don't mean with libraries. And then it said virulent. And that was Alexandra Rowland. And then Alex E. Haro said, mystery, magic, murder, long looks full of yearning. This book is a confection, both marvelous and light. And then on T.J. Klune, which is one of my favorite authors, blurped it. He said, sublime prose, top-notch world building, delightfully queer. So I'm excited. This is what it says. And then someone else says, magic, romance, and mayhem in a beautifully decorative, occasionally actively dangerous Edwardian England, something like that. And that's by Melka, something like that, older. Okay, it says, Robin Blythe has more than enough father in his life. He's struggling to be a good older brother, a responsible employee, and the Herod Bonnet, something like that, of a seat gutted by his late parents' excesses. When an administrative mistake seeks his name, the civil service allusion to a hidden magic society, something like that, he discovers what's been operating beneath the extraordinary reality he's always known. So now Robin must content with the beauty and danger of magic, an exhilarating, deadly curse, and an alarming vision of the future that comes with it. Not to mention Edwin Corsi, something like that, his cold and prickly counterpart in the magical bureaucracy, how do you say that word, who clearly wishes Robin were anyone and anywhere else. Robin's processors has disappeared, and the mystery of what happened to him reveals unsettling truths about the very oldest stories that's been told about the land they live on and what binds it. Thrown together and facing unexpected dangers, Robin and Edwin discover a plot that threatens every magician in the British Isles, and a secret that more than one person has already died to keep. Sounds good. Definitely, if I don't read it this month, I'm definitely going to read it next month, but I kind of want to read it like next week sometimes if I can fit it in, or the following week. So we'll see. Otherwise, I'll keep it. I'm going to look because, like I said, Completely Melanie is doing a Christmas, readathon next month during the Christmas season. I think it's Book This or something. I can't remember what it's called. But anyways, yeah, her and a couple other people. So it's going to be different types of, like I said before, I think I said and mentioned it already a couple times in the video, and it's going to be like different tropes. So, yeah. So this I'm sure this is going to work for something, because I think it said something about a school setting, maybe. I can't remember exactly, but if it's anything to do with like a school setting, then this would work. I'm going to look and see what the other prompts are, but yeah. So I'm excited, like really, really excited to read this. Okay, that is it for this vlog. I know I finally finished a couple of books. I started strong at the beginning of this vlog and read the third book in the Keeper of the Lost Cities. So I have read one middle grade so far. I'm going to try, after I read a couple other books, I'm going to try to get back into reading at least the Riordan one. And I'm probably going to pick up the Dark Waters one pretty soon. Because I would love to at least read two more I'm going to try to read all of them that I put on my TBR for the middle grade. I mean, not middle grade, but for I forgot the name of it. For the last, boy, I forgot what it's called. But the one that Gavin does. My brain right now. But anyways, yeah, for that one. My TBR is up for it. You guys will know what I'm talking about if you watched it. But yeah, that one. Yeah. I'm going to try to read, like I said, all of them, but I at least want to get to, like I said, the Dark Waters, finish the Percy Jackson, not Percy Jackson, oh my gosh, finish Daughter of the Deep, that's one by Riordan, and maybe Tristan Strong and Frostheart, and then we'll see about the Percy Jackson one, which is Blood of Olympus, I think. We'll see about Stormrunner and the fourth one in the Keeper of Lost Cities. Maybe I'll get to that this month. I'm not sure. But I'll let you guys know. But yeah, say hi, Robin. Get your finger out of your mouth. Hi. All right, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys in the next reading vlog.
Come here, Grace.
Bye.